All right, guys, market outlook for the week of 24th to 28th November. Okay. Monday, as usual, no news. Still think Monday will be decent. Why? Because of the end of the week. Okay, so Monday should be decent. We'll look at the charts on Monday. Tuesday, we've got PPI. Okay, volatile news event, 8:30, and news is finally back with these. Wednesday, we've got USD again, right, at 8:30 a.m. Unemployment claims will be there. This is tentative, yeah, but unemployment claims will be there. Okay, then Thursday, Friday, you're going to see very horrible price action because this is an important bank holiday. It's not one of those you want to trade in, and this is because this is Thanksgiving, right? We still do have a stream on this in the morning, so yeah. And then Friday, I don't think it's going to move either. End of week, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, right? So we'll probably skip that as well, right? Besides that, anyway, dollar, we had a great week last week, called it perfectly. Weekly FVG was the catalyst to send it above this swing high. Okay, now that we've sent it above this swing high, I don't think that we're done. I think we're going to see the market continue to trade towards this rejection block. Okay, so this is the next target, and then 50%, and then the high. Okay, but this is the very next target. Now, if we look at a daily chart here, okay, and excuse my trading view and this market outlook, it's been really slow. I don't know, you guys can let me know in the chat if you've been experiencing that as well. And then you've got this daily FVG. Okay, so this is what I want to see. I want to see the market trade a little bit lower to the CE, okay, 50% of this daily FVG. Okay, now the reason for that is also any lower time frame here. We have a dealing range low to high on a 4 hour. So if we take this low, that starts the expansion to the current high, this is around 50%, and you've also got this 4 hour FVG here. So I think what we can see happen here is we potentially have 3 drives on the 4 hour chart. So first drive here, second, a third drive, and then we send it higher after a change in the state of delivery on the lower time frame, right up to the rejection block. So this is the ideal play going into next week. This is what I want to see. Okay, so now if we translate that to Euro USD, okay, Euro USD would be looking at this high, right? But I don't think Euro USD is going to run this high. Okay, what I think we're going to see is SMT here. Okay, so you could potentially see Euro USD do exactly this, which is trade up higher, fail to get above the high, and then it sends off lower. Okay, this would be an ideal scenario, right? Now, what would that SMT be with? Dollar, potentially, okay, but most likely it's going to be with GBP USD. Okay, so as GBP USD runs this high, okay, the euro, I want to see fail run above the high, or dollar failing to run above the low and then giving us a change in the state of delivery. And then I want to see GU also drop after running this high as well. Okay. Finally, let's look, second last actually, let's look at the NASDAQ here. Okay. Now, NASDAQ's been really clean, okay, on the bearish price action. And I called the shorts from way up here, as you guys know, while everyone was bullish. Okay. And what we have here now is we've gone below this low, so seeing retracements is completely valid. Now, if we go on a weekly chart, we have closed below a up close candle. Okay, so I want to start, on the daily chart, we have closed below a up close candle. Okay, so I want to look at this as a order block here. Okay, wicked above this one candle, closed below. Okay, so this is an OB. We're using the entire range of this up close candle as the OB. Okay, we've already hit the opening price. Okay, now this could immediately just sell off. Okay, the market open. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that happens. If it does that, we don't really have an opportunity to get in. But otherwise, I would like to see it trade up higher one more time. If it can give us that, that would be ideal. Perhaps going into 50% of the OB, as well as we have a 1 hour FVG here, right, which lines up nicely with premium of this high, of this high to this low. You can see it's right above premium, right? So it would literally be perfect if we could see this be a inducement and we get this here, right? That would be ideal to start off the week. Okay, and finally gold. We're going to cover gold as well in this market outlook because it's looking rather clean in my opinion on a higher time frame. All right, so we've got a daily chart, and on a daily we can see we've traded back up into this up close candle here. Okay, the dollar is extremely bullish, that's why we're considering shorts. Okay, we've also filled in this FVG here. We've seen the market trade lower, close below this up close candle, leave a fair value gap here, and then we're seeing candle closure here. Okay, so I want to see the market send it lower, and if we look at a 4-hour chart, I think what we will see is this up close candle holding price, right? So we're probably going to just see this expand lower, obviously attacking Tuesday's low from last week here, and then eventually I want to see the market trade below this low here. Okay, low resistance lows here as well. So ideal scenario, this leaves us an FVG or OB to work with and then sends it lower as such. Okay, that's what we're looking at for this week. Anything changes, I'll update, as well as I'll be constantly updating in the channel section. So I'll catch you guys in the Discord.